What's up, everyone, and welcome to 3D Rivals, the podcast where we talk about movies and comics and everything in between. I am joined by my siblings here, my brother Derek.
Yo, what's up?
And my lovely sister Daisy.
Hello, everybody.
So it's the start of a new year, everybody, and of course we all want to know what movies are coming up and what we should go see. So we'll do a most anticipated movies list in this episode of 2019. But first, of course, we always start with the news. So, did you guys know that Aquaman is now the highest grossing DC movie in their current universe?
Now, is that worldwide or is that just domestic?
I believe that's worldwide, probably.
Oh, okay. Worldwide, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it made a ton of money in China. I mean, it made a ton of money in the U.S. too, to be honest.
Yeah, I saw the numbers for the U.S.
Yeah. Daisy, you're real quiet.
I was about to say, like, it seems to be doing really well, which is good for DC. I honestly don't think that movie deserves this kind of viewership, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, Venom did well too. It deserves to do better than Venom, I think. I just don't think it's a better movie than Wonder Woman, within those groups of movies. But hey, it made more money, so it's all good.
Yeah, but maybe this will help them with their universe, with their movies. And
I don't think it will. And that's the problem. I feel like they feel like, oh, we finally got it right, and you didn't. And they're going to follow the same formula over and over and over again, and it's still not good enough. Not to me.
Yeah, I was going to say, this could help or hurt. It could help or hurt, because it's like, okay, maybe it'll help because they did well, so they still have faith in their franchises, and they start putting out good movies. Or it could hurt and be the same thing that Daisy just said, and they start doing what they did with this movie, and, they hit some right points with it, but, it fell flat in some areas, and if they're going to continue to do that, then we're just going to get average movies from DC and not, the, hyped up movies that, like we get from Marvel. Like, everybody wants to go see Captain Marvel and Endgame. If they just put it out average, then we're not going to get that.
Well, we touched on this before. Their biggest flaw is trying to start where Marvel currently is, then just doing their own thing. It's just like, oh, they made so much money with the Avengers 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and do Justice League.
Right. So, also, apparently the director is angry that he's not getting nominated for a visual effects award, or the movie's not getting nominated for a visual effects award, but, I mean, there was some really good looking stuff.
No, it doesn't deserve one.
No, I don't think so either.
Has he seen other movies that came out this year?
Yeah, there was some pretty spectacular visual effects. I mean, to be honest, the visual effects in Venom was better than in this movie to an extent. Like, yeah, you had some really pretty good underwater Atlantis stuff, but then you had some weird video game people in the like, it didn't look good at parts. So I'm gonna say nah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. Like, to get nominated, you need the whole movie to be good, not just a scene.
Right. But like, yeah, we need to put this scene for nomination. Like, bruh, we're talking about whole movies.
Yeah, whole movie, dude. I mean, like, if you think about past winners of that, like Avatar. Now, I mean, to be honest, Avatar, in my opinion, is not that great of a movie. It was just overhyped for starting that 3D craze that was going on. But
True.
Visual effects in that movie was excellent. That's good visual effects, not like for the whole movie. Not what we had in Aquaman, though.
Look at some other stuff on that one.
What?
I was just like, he must be smoking crack or something. 'Cause I don't know why he think he should be nominated for an Oscar for visual effects. Like, oh, dude.
Yeah, hey, he thought it was worth it. I would say no though.
Dude, I just looked up the list of the movies that's in running for it. Avengers: Infinity War,
Okay.
First Man, Jurassic Park: Fallen Kingdom,
Nah.
Black Panther, and Ready Player One.
It would have to be either Ready Player One or Jurassic Park. Cause Black Panther
Yep.
looked good until the end.
Yeah.
That last fight scene.
The same rule applies. You know, we talked about Aquaman having that bad CGI. Sorry,
Yeah.
Black Panther. That ending was like, if you didn't have that ending, I would say, yeah, wow, very good CGI. But that ending kind of, I think, takes him out. So, yeah. Maybe Ready Player One.
Honestly, if I was to vote, I would say Ready Player One. And I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, but it looks good from the previews.
Looks good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, you know, Jurassic Park is always good, but I mean, I guess.
Whenever you make dinosaurs come to life, and everybody loves dinosaurs.
Yeah, well, they use practical effects too, again, like they did in the first movie.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. So that always helps. I think with movies like Jurassic Park, doing kind of both helps make the movie look real. Next bit of news, Warner Brothers. They're really diving into doing these video game franchise movies. Apparently, they're going to be doing a Minecraft movie.
Why?
I don't... no, I mean, Minecraft is a decent game. It's good, it's fun to play, but it's a sandbox game, so I don't understand how you make a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like making a roller coaster tycoon movie. Like,
Right. Sim City. Let's make it a movie.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. I mean, Warner Brothers is good, Minecraft is good, but still, it's kind of like, what story do you make? I don't know. But hey, maybe they'll make a good story.
Probably has something to do with castles and princesses.
Really? I mean, you could do anything, honestly. It's Minecraft. It could be a superhero story.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like they do these movies like far-fetched. Like the Emoji Movie. So I'm like, what are we gonna do now? The Sims. Like, come on.
Well, they were trying to do a Sims movie a long time ago. I don't think it ever happened.
In a movie about it. I mean, the Sims are just people's lives. How do you make that a movie?
Yeah, it's kind of just a normal person's life. That's just a movie in the end. It's just a regular movie.
That you named The Sims.
Right.
Pops over their head or something, so you know it's the Sims.
Oh, put the plum pops.
Or have them speak like Sims.
Oh, no.
Blishnala! So sweet!
I could not.
Moki.
No. Oh, I could not sit through a whole movie of that. That's horrible. It's so horrible. I don't know, but we said the same thing and they made a Lego movie, right? So, hey.
Yeah. I give him that.
Minecraft is just digital Legos. Sorry, Lego. Legos cannot be plural. Apparently.
Yeah, it's not Legos, it's Lego. It's always Lego.
Lego is not plural? They don't have a plural word for that?
No, the plural of Lego is Lego. It would be Lego blocks.
It's a brand, so it's a Lego brick or Lego bricks.
Right.
But it can't be Legos.
Oh.
So you just drop knowledge on you.
Yeah, so if you have a bunch of them, it is still called Lego.
Lego bricks.
Bricks. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess everybody says that Minecraft is like Lego. It's a bit more, but yeah, sure. Because you can do and build anything.
And stuff, right?
Huh?
Hey, aren't you just building things?
Pause. Hello, son. Why are you in my room? Alright, what were you talking about?
We were talking about the proper way to say Lego and how Lego and Minecraft is together or the same.
Because you're building stuff, right? That kind of makes it like digital Lego.
It's kind of like digital Legos, yeah.
Oh, so they can do a movie.
I'd never played Minecraft.
I have. Actually, it's kind of fun. At first I was like, because I came in a few years late, like maybe 4 years late. And, you know, I'm like, why is everybody talking about this game? Like, oh my god. And I was like, well, let me try it out. It's actually fun to play. And you're not really doing anything. I think it's funner to play with other people. But besides that, it's, you know, you just get to use all your creativity, I guess, and do whatever you want. All right. Okay. So, next bit of news. Netflix is coming out with a Carmen Sandiego.
I saw that. I'm with Daisy. I'm unsure.
Okay.
Nothing in the trailer made me want to watch it. I'll give it an episode or two, but I don't know.
Oh, I didn't see the trailer. I need to watch the trailer. All I just remember is the theme song.
I don't know the thing. They better have the theme song.
I know.
Oh, where in the world is Carmen
Sandiego?
Yeah.
No one.
No, and then
you to sing the song.
And then wasn't in the end of it was like Carmen Sandiego, where in the world could she be?
Both of y'all.
What, man? That was the stuff. Don't act like you didn't sit there and watch Carmen Sandiego. Not only did we watch the game show, but we watched the cartoon too.
The game show was the stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Right, and that's why I'm willing to give it a chance. I just feel like they're missing the essence of Carmen Sandiego.
At least from what I saw. Did we used to play the game at school? Like when they
at school, yeah.
The games?
Yeah.
The Oregon Trail.
Yes.
Yeah, that in Oregon Trail.
Yep. Died of dysentery so many times. Family got to start drinking water.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think that's how you get dysentery. That's not how you get dysentery.
That's not how you get it?
I'm not sure how, but that might not be. Being dehydrated doesn't cause dysentery. It just causes dehydration.
Then why am I always dying from it?
I don't know. You're doing something wrong.
Indians want to help me across the river.
Gotta trade with them.
Excuse me, sir. It's Native Americans.
You are correct. Native Americans. I don't think it said Native Americans on the game, though.
Well, that was an old game, okay? So
you're right. It is 2019.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 19.
In 2019, man. We can't say Indian.
You are correct.
Okay, so this wasn't really news, but I noticed this because I, as I mentioned to you guys, was watching Runaways. And, Runaways TV show, spoilers for anyone who wants to watch it and hasn't, but in the end of the Runaways TV show, they finally had a pretty strong tie-in to the MCU. And they are the first in the MCU to introduce the Skrulls.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's kind of low-key because at first I thought it was just a shape-shifting character. I'm like, okay, so this person can shape-shift. We knew they were an alien, but it didn't click with me until, like, afterwards. And then there was, like, some comments from the director, and he said he didn't have a tie-in until the end. And I'm like, well, what tie-in? And then I thought about it, and I looked up the character, and the character is a Skrull.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, okay. I mean, you don't have to watch it in order to understand anything about the movies, of course. But I thought it was interesting. So first introduction to the Skrull is in Runaways. Now, of course, they didn't call it a Skrull because the Fox deal isn't complete yet. But by the time season 3 comes out, they can probably go ahead and just say it was a Skrull.
Okay. And that's interesting. I'm glad everything is tying together between the shows and the movies and all of that.
Yeah. And now that Marvel is going to eventually have their own streaming service, well, Disney, I think more and more shows are going to start tying in.
Yeah. Well, the Disney streaming service shows, they're just straight up using the characters from the movies.
Right. Same actors.
Yeah. So that's good. So I do like it that it connects. And it's ended up kind of being like our cartoons in the 90s or well, like the Marvel Comics where everything's happening in the same universe and it doesn't always allude to it. But, you know, you will get small little tidbits that say, hey, this is in the same universe, you know. And I like that. It doesn't have to be every episode beat you over the head like this is the MCU, but just small little tidbits I think is enough to keep it going. Some more video game news. So the developers of World of Warcraft are now making a Marvel game.
Is it open world? I really don't know much about this game.
World of Warcraft was... I know Warcraft was like Age of Empires, and then World of Warcraft was like... I guess that is open world, because you can go wherever. I never played it, so I don't know. But you can do whatever you want, like, right? So it's not a linear game, so I guess that makes it open world, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they didn't have any details on it, but if it is open world, especially if it's like you can, you know how World of Warcraft people make their own characters? If you can make your own hero and then go through the game like that, I think that'd be pretty sweet.
That'd be kind of cool. And I feel like it will also have like elements of like Marvel Alliance.
Yeah.
You know, where you have your team and then you like... Because I feel like World of Warcraft also has those elements too where you're like fighting some guy, you know, to get somewhere.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that would be pretty cool.
That'd be sweet. We all know who Daisy choosing.
Wolverine.
Always.
Wolverine.
Yeah. If there's anything else, she'll be Wolverine. I have a couple of characters I can choose. But, yeah, I think that would be good. And I think you're right, Daisy. You know, because people get to group up and join little factions or whatever and, you know, fight bad guys together or fight each other or whatever. If that's what comes out of this, that's pretty sweet. I might even try that.
I would,
as long as it's on sale for $20. I'm down.
Okay. All right, if it's on sale for $20. Well, she'll be playing 6 months later, but all right. Some box office news for the U.S. There was a new record set for the domestic box office of $11.9 billion in 2018.
What was now? I didn't catch that.
The United States domestic box office set a new record at $11.9 billion.
Okay.
So a third of that, Black Panther, Avengers, and Aquaman?
I guess you could say that. Well, a third of it was from Disney, at least. So $3 billion were from Disney. So that includes Infinity War, Black Panther, and they had a Disney movie that came out, like an actual Disney movie, right?
Is Wreck-It Ralph Disney?
Yes. No.
Pixar.
Oh, The Incredibles?
That's not Pixar. Incredibles, that is Disney.
Incredibles not. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph's not Pixar. I think that's DreamWorks.
DreamWorks?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was something else. Plus,
good year for movies.
Yeah, plus you had Aquaman and Venom. They both made tons of money.
Mission Impossible movie.
Mission Impossible: A Quiet Place, was that this year? That was this year, right? Yeah. So yeah, people are going to the movies again, and movies are seemingly better than they used to be. I know people will disagree with me, but I have a feeling that movies are getting better now, as a whole.
Maybe this was just a good year for movies. I don't know, movies are getting better, but this was, I think, a good year for movies.
Come on.
I agree. I think it was a good year for movies.
Well, it was a good year for movies. People are going to watch movies. Oh, Deadpool 2. That came out this year too, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
We kind of in a good movie section, though.
Yes. I know you don't like the movie, but it's a good movie. Okay. So the question is, Disney making a third of the U.S. box office. That's a ton. And then they're only set to make more now that, because in 2019, their deal with Fox is going to be complete and that revenue is going to be going to them. So that's, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if that's healthy economically to have one person making, oh, that's not a third. That's a quarter. I'm sorry. I can't do maths. But
you said maths with an S.
I know. Hey, for all our viewers know, I'm from the UK.
I was about to... No.
No, nobody buys that I'm from the UK. I can't say maths.
Nah.
They do say maths. It's weird. But, okay. So, yeah, it's 25%, a quarter of the box office. Either way, I don't know how healthy that is economically to have one company making so much money, especially since it's probably going to be more now that they own Fox.
Tell everyone else to make better movies, and then they can make some more money.
True.
How about that?
True, but you gotta think since they own so much, they're putting out so many movies.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think it's fine, because if you think about what came out last year that did well, okay, Venom did well, Aquaman did well, the Mission Impossible movie, A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
So I feel like there was still a lot of other successful, Ocean's 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I want to see that movie.
Did Crazy Rich Asians come out last year?
Yeah. I think so.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think there was a lot of diversity in the type of movies that made money this year. So I don't think it's just we should be concerned with Marvel taking over. Now next year, when Marvel is coming out with 3 movies?
Yeah,
that's something.
3.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame,
Spider-Man,
and Spider-Man.
Well, that's Sony technically. The funds go to Sony for Spider-Man.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Disney gets to keep it. All right. Well, interesting enough. Well, Disney still I think there's 3 remakes coming out next year. We'll talk about it in the anticipated movies. But yeah, I think there are 3 remakes coming out from Disney.
I know it's Aladdin, Lion King,
Dumbo.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Dumbo.
We'll talk about it.
Well,
yeah. we'll talk about Dumbo. Next bit of news I got. Adrienne Palicki. She's the girl who played Mockingbird on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay.
She says she would like to come back to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Marvel in some capacity. Which I kind of feel her. They kind of left her in the dark. It was like they wrote her character off because they were going to make a spin-off show. Never made the spin-off show, and now it's like, okay, well, I guess you're done. So, in
the comics, is she an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
She's an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then I don't know if this happened in the comics, but I know in the Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes cartoon, she was a Skrull.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying if she want to come back, put her in a Black Widow movie.
Ooh, yeah, that would be good. I think she can handle that.
Talk. I don't know. I know Marvel's like hesitant to like cross with the the silver screen with
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like some of these characters can definitely handle being in the movies.
Yeah. Not all of them. I mean, like, bring Coulson. Well, they are bringing Coulson back for Captain Marvel.
Not really, though. You need to show up in Modern Day.
Oh. We'll see what they do on that. But I forgot who said it. No, it was Joss Whedon that said he was never coming back. But he's not a part of it anymore. So I guess it's a matter of time, maybe, they bring him back.
Yeah, and according to the comic book, she is the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Or was the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. That's where she started from.
You toss her in a Black Widow movie.
That would be pretty good. I would like to see that.
Yeah.
They're both supposed to be real good fighters.
She's not a bad actor either, because she's in, what's that, Orville?
Yeah, she's in Orville.
Oh, what was she in before? Was it Friday Night Lights?
I'm not sure. I think she was in something Taylor watched. I'm not sure what it was, though.
It was in something. I don't remember what it was.
Was she a mean girl?
Oh, she was not a mean girl.
I don't know. Next bit of interesting news that I had, I thought was pretty good too. So DC, in their last few runs of comic books, have put a little tribute to Stan Lee at the end of the comic. I thought that was pretty cool. And very nice because, Stan Lee had an influence on the whole comic industry. So, even though he was the competition, still had a nice little tribute to him.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so props to DC.
Yeah, I'm with that. That was dope. I mean, he has done and means so much.
Yeah.
When it comes to superheroes and comic books and stuff.
Yeah. Well, he was the one that broke the comic code. I think we talked about it on our Stan Lee episode, but they had that Comic Codes Authority that was like censoring all the comics, and he's the one that broke it. So, even our DC comics that we get now, if it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't have them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the box office expectation for Glass opening weekend, they think it's going to make 70 million plus, which I think is pretty decent.
Really? Is it really that many people wanting to see that?
I think so.
It's funny. This is one of those where when it's previews, as you see it enough times, it just grow on you. And when I heard that they were coming out with the movie, I'm like, nope, don't want to see it. Then it's like I seen the preview, and I'm like, I might see it. And then they keep showing the preview, and now I'm like, all right, I'm intrigued. They got me intrigued enough where I at least want to see where they're going with this.
Yeah, I want to see what happens because, for one, this universe, and I'm putting up quotations around that, was just thrown together by M. Night Shyamalan because, let's be honest, Split had nothing to do with Unbreakable at all.
It didn't.
And he just threw that in at the end. Like, oh, this is all the same universe. So, I still want to see it though. Like, I want to see how it turns out. Maybe M. Night Shyamalan will stop putting out crap movies and finally give us something good.
Because of signs.
I don't have high hopes for this movie. I just put it out there. So, we shall see.
No, I'm putting on my M. Night Shyamalan glasses, which is, don't expect much out of this, but see, I think that's why people like Split so much, because they didn't expect it to be good. It's M. Night Shyamalan, and then they ended up being like, oh, this was better than we thought. So maybe he had an idea there. See, what you gotta do is you gotta lower the people's expectations, right? So put out a bunch of bad stuff, and then you put out a good one or just okay, and then everybody's like going crazy over it because you lowered their expectations. See, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah. Oh, and back to the girl that plays Mockingbird. Okay. Yeah, Friday Night Lights. She was on there.
Oh. Okay. She was dating one of the football people?
I never really watched Friday Night Lights. That would have to be a question for Daisy.
I don't remember. I know Michael B. Jordan was in it.
Yep. Actually, Taylor was rewatching that. I don't know if she ever got through all of it, but she was rewatching Friday Night Lights.
I was so tempted to rewatch it.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm with you, Darren. I'm like, it's not just about football. Don't want to watch it. Don't want to watch it.
Just reminds me of, WB drama show. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. What, like Seven Heaven and Dawson and Creek?
First of all, it was a lot better than Seven Heaven and
I don't want to go. So my life is over.
So who ain't watched the show, you know the song.
Everybody knows the song. You ain't gotta watch the show.
It's like Smallville's theme song. Oh, hey, man. I was watching the crossover event for the CW shows, Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl. And when they went to the Supergirl, they were on the Kent farm, and they played the Smallville theme song.
Oh, wow.
It was like, somebody save me.
Okay, they did a shout out to the Smallville. That's what's up.
Literally, I think it was the same set. I'm like, did they go to the same farm or? So I was like, man,
okay.
Okay.
Had Tom Welling come out.
Yeah, he's never going to do that again.
Yeah, no, he said he's done.
He's done. He's like, I don't want to wear tights.
He's like 40 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's the reason on why like Superman never had a suit on the show because he said he wasn't never going to do that.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame him. See, nowadays they got this stuff down, right? But when Smallville was out, they would have just put him in some spandex. And look, no matter how many muscles you have, when you put on spandex, you just look fat.
That's true. It's not like our cartoons and action figures growing up where you got like an 8-pack, a size 8 waist.
Yeah. Look.
And your chest is like 35 inches.
Right. Like, look, dude, if Chris Hemsworth put on some spandex, that dude's gonna look fat. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how big you are.
That's true.
So, but yeah, now they've got it perfected where you can put people in the suits because you just put fake muscles in.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, he would have been out here looking like Christopher Reeves.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. Or who played Brandon Routh? Played in Superman Returns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or that Kane dude, I forget his first name.
Dean Cain?
Kane?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On the New Adventures of
Lois and Clark.
Is that on something? Because the other day I was like, I just want to see if the show was really good or we were just watching it.
I don't know. It probably was good. I remember it being good, and I'm not gonna ruin that for myself.
Until you watch it.
I do remember, like, he stopped a bus and they put a handprint in a bus. And I'm like,
yes.
Yeah, dude, that's not how physics works.
I know, because if that's the case, his whole hand and arm goes through the bus.
Yeah, like, or it would have put, like, the dent wouldn't just be a hand. Let's say that. And I'm like, you see what learning things ruins for you as a child. I believe that could happen. No, I know it can't. So, yeah. All right. So, Marvel has come out and said this was their plan all along, but they've announced it now, saying that they're planning to do more diverse movies in the MCU. So, you know, you have Black Panther coming out. They announced Shang-Chi. So they're saying that's just the start of a lot of diverse movies coming out.
Okay.
I like that. And we talked about this before. It's also bringing to the fore of the minor characters that we don't know about or read about or pay attention to. And that helps them continue on, you know, the movie trend, you know. Because it's just like, if they keep putting out Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, it's going to get boring or it's going to get tiresome. Yeah. We talked about this, like, with Transformers. You know, Fast and the Furious. It's like, bruh, okay, it was cool when it first came out because it's like, oh man, cars transform into robots or fast cars and they racing. And it's like, all right, how many times are you going to throw this in our faces? It's like, we get it. It's like, all right, it's not shocking and surprising anymore. So it's like to continue to just keep using those same characters, like people will lose interest in the MCU just on the sheer factor of, you know, of Iron Man and Captain America, continue seeing them. But if there's constantly 1 or 2 or 3 heroes being put out there that we really don't know, that interest is constantly renewed. Because now it's just like, man, who is this guy? Then it's like, okay, how is he playing into the universe? So it's like, it's kind of, you constantly are, they rebranding themselves basically without actually rebranding, if that's the right word to use for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And, I think that's why this current, like, Avengers 4 is so hyped, because it's supposed to be an end of an era. You know, it's ending everything that we got since Iron Man 1. And then, so now it's going to be set new from that point on, which I think is good. You know, you do a reset and you start focusing on different characters. However, I know there's going to be people mad that Marvel is doing more diverse things. Just going to say it's an SJW plot or whatever. But, I mean, if you look at it, Marvel's always done this, even in their comics. So this isn't anything new for the company. So, you know, don't complain. Okay, so, last bit of news here. The Fox characters for Marvel might actually have stories, or movies about them how do I word this? Writing for the Fox characters might actually start this year before July.
Did they say what characters?
We do not know yet, because the deal's not done yet, so, you know, they're not going to tell us anything. But apparently everything might be complete before July, so that means that Marvel, of course, once they have the word that they can do something, they plan on starting writing. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them that they've started writing some stuff already, to be honest. Like,
yeah,
you know, they plan like 20 steps ahead.
Well, they probably have stuff in the back burner that they're like, oh, we can't use this because we don't have this character anymore. And now that you do, it's like, all right, you know, and like finish this up and do the story that we wanted to tell for so long.
Yeah. And I think as fans, we look at it as, oh, well, you know, Fox did bad with so-and-so movies. We're just expecting Marvel to come in and just fix it and just throw it in. But you got to think, Marvel has already had a plan of what they were going to currently do with the current characters.
Yep.
So basically, they're just going to what it seems like to me, build around the current characters that they were planning on using, instead of, oh, we can use the X-Men now, so we're just going to throw in the X-Men in the movie. It's like, that's what we all want to see or whatever. But then if you think about it, then we can end up a movie. Right, it's going to end up being Justice League. And Batman v Superman. So
well, they're definitely not going to just throw people in. And what I think, if we get any character quickly, is because they did something similar like they did with Civil War. Now with Civil War, they had 2 scripts. One was with Spider-Man and one was without. And so they might have something like that planned, since they knew about the deal for a while. But I mean, honestly, for these characters to get their own movie, like, they might show up in some other movies here and there, but for them to get their own movie really is going to be 2021, I think, before you have a single movie on its own.
Yeah. Yep. And let's not think of the Netflix characters. That 2-year window will be up with them as well.
Oh, that's true.
And they own the rights to those already. It was just whatever they had worked out with Netflix.
Yeah, their contract.
Yeah.
If anything, they could make some TV shows out of it. I mean, the X-Men, I think, leads to good TV shows. If they want to do something sooner, choose one of the offshoot, because I mean, there's so many mutants. Come on. Choose one of the offshoots, and you could do a TV show about it. I mean, hey, if you really want to do it quickly.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think they will. They have no reason to rush it, so.
No. I mean, you got to gift it.
Yeah. They making enough money already.
Yeah. Yeah. I just think what it is, when it comes to Marvel fans, we're really big X-Men fans.
Yeah, everybody is.
So it is like the X-Men movies as a whole. Now, there has been a few good ones in there, but as a whole, it hasn't been done justice.
No, I mean, even in the good, if we're talking about it being done justice, even in the good movies, the X-Men haven't been done justice. Was it a good movie? Yes. Did it do justice to the X-Men? No.
I say the first one did.
Yeah, but I feel
Very
like
first one.
when you think of, like, Cyclops, to me, was not done well. Rogue was not done well. Storm wasn't done well.
Yeah.
The fact that they're all wearing black leather.
Really, that's not the important part.
It is. They can wear colorful costumes. It's fine. I don't know why we're afraid of it.
I like the black leather costumes.
You would.
Again, not important.
It's important to me. Look, I don't know, but yeah, and then their stories, I don't know, like, they were good movies, but then, like I said, I don't know if it does justice to what the X-Men are. And despite Sophie Turner saying that Marvel can't deal with the complexities of the X-Men, even though they created the characters.
Yeah.
What does she know? She's like the world's worst, I was about to call her Mary Jane. Jean Grey. Like, no one cares, girl. Bye.
Yeah.
Go somewhere.
So despite that, I think they are better off in the hands of Marvel. So, with that, let's talk about the upcoming year. It is 2019, and we've got tons of movies to look at. So, I compiled a list of movies coming out by month. And, now we're not going to see all these movies, and nor do I think we want to see all these movies. However, I did list some based on what I thought was popular. So some of you out there in the audience may want to watch these movies. So I'm just going to put them out there just to, make sure we're hitting all the bases for you guys as well. So let's start with January, which we're currently in. Escape Room is already out, actually. That seems to be...
Oh, it is?
Yeah, came out January 4th.
Oh, okay.
So it's this weekend. We can actually see how it did in the box office. Which you guys said it was like a PG-13 Saw.
That's what it looks like to me.
Not seeing it, that's what it reminded me of. It might be completely different.
Yeah. Well, it's got the girl who played Karen on Daredevil. She's in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I forget her name.
You'll see it, or
I mean, I don't know. I might check it out. I don't know. It seems like it's okay. It just seems like it's a thriller more than anything. Like, of course, it's PG-13, so it's not going to be extra gory or anything like that. Also coming out in January, on Martin Luther King weekend, we have Glass, which we talked about a little bit earlier. So that will be coming out. I think we will be seeing that. So, we probably do an episode on it or something.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to check it out.
oh, yes.
You hurt yourself there?
I'm sorry, I'm dropping things.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, Glass, like we mentioned before, I kind of just want to see where they're going with that. I don't know how they're tying this in, but we'll see. So that's about it for January. So February, only found one movie worthwhile in my mind, and that is the Lego movie, the second part.
Oh yeah, that does look. I seen the trailer for it. That looks good. I don't know if I'll go see it, but.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go see it. I didn't go see the first one. I seen it when it came out on DVD.
I went to go see the first one. During the day, I brought my child with me, which he didn't seem to enjoy, but I enjoyed the movie.
Wasn't he like 8 months?
Was it that? Oh no, I took him to see Lego Batman. My bad. So either way,
He's still too young.
Yeah, well, whatever. We were the only people in the theater. It's fine. What? Anyway, I saw the Lego movie in the theaters, and I thought it was good.
Because everything is awesome.
Lego movie in theaters.
Everything
You
is
did?
great.
You said what?
I said you saw it with friends?
Yes, I have friends.
Oh, I didn't know that. No.
Whoa. Shots fired.
I thought we were your only friends. No. But yeah, that was about it for February. March is when we're getting Captain Marvel, the most anticipated movie here. I did see a little list that said Captain Marvel was the most anticipated movie of the year, and I'm like, really? That's surprising, but okay.
They saying that now, and then when it's over and Avengers about to come out, then that's gonna be the most anticipated movie.
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, of course, Captain Marvel. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It looks pretty dope.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, if anything, the movies that should get some visual effects awards are these movies that do this de-aging, like they got in this movie. Like,
yeah,
I mean, give props for that, man. Come on.
Because I don't think Samuel L. Jackson has looked that young ever.
Yeah, he hasn't looked that young ever in his life.
Gotta get these freaking snakes off this freaking plane.
Oh, it's on the plane. I don't even count. You gotta go back further.
I know you gotta go further, but he didn't look old in that movie.
I don't know when he didn't look old. Before
That's what I'm saying.
Well before we were born.
Yeah, because he looked old and say what again? I double dare you.
Oh, what? Now I can't think of the name of that movie. Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction.
Yep. Say what again?
Also coming out in March is Dumbo, which kind of flew under the radar for me. I didn't even realize they were making Dumbo.
I haven't even finished the animated version of Dumbo.
I hate that movie. Why would
Absolutely.
you like Dumbo?
I hate Dumbo.
Oh, I can't stand that movie.
No.
I don't get it. I really don't.
Remember Granny put that on,
It's long.
and I'm like, no, I don't like this movie. No. I don't want to watch anything about an elephant getting drunk, okay?
That was
It was one scene.
one scene.
The only thing I remember about the movie. That an elephant got drunk.
And he was seeing pink elephants.
Mm-hmm.
That
Anyway,
is,
I thought it was
yeah, that is the movie, right? With the pink elephants.
probably.
I think whatever they were like dancing and
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it had a real psychedelic scene or whatever, so yeah. He was drunk and high at the same time.
Drunk and high.
Yeah. So it's 2019. They're probably gonna take that out. He's gonna drink a soda instead.
and get a sugar high.
A sugar high.
We're horrible.
Oh man, okay. I mean, I saw the movie. It didn't make me want to drink, but I guess if parents want to censor it now, that's fine. Moving on to April. So a few movies coming out in April. Shazam from the wonderful DC. That's actually that's a highly anticipated movie. That's probably going to make some money. I don't really want to see it.
Dumb. It looks stupid. I don't get it.
I don't know. Shazam's never been a character I was interested in, so like it's not interesting to me. But let's call him what he is. His name is Captain Marvel, which they're avoiding because of Marvel. But I guess a lot of people want to see it, and they're hoping that this is kind of, another good movie from DC.
Mm-hmm.
Also coming out in April is Pet Sematary.
Oh, so they remade that movie.
Yeah, they remade it, and I'm not going to see that.
So it's a remake from when?
It was like 1980s. Didn't they come out with that back then?
I believe so.
I've never heard of this.
It was a Stephen King movie. Or book, I should say.
Okay.
So you know how that is.
Enough said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
So
like
it's not a kids movie.
It's not a kids movie. I
was thinking it was a kids movie.
No, far from it.
No. It's not. I forgot what I was watching, but the preview to this came on, and I was like, "Oh, what is this?" And I was like, "Oh no, what is this?" You guys can talk about me all you want, but these type of movies aren't my cup of tea. So yeah, I'll be passing on Pet Sematary. I'm not for the horror genre.
Agreed.
Also coming out in April, another Hellboy movie. I think they're doing a reboot or something.
It is a reboot.
Why?
People like Hellboy.
Why are you rebooting it?
I don't know.
It doesn't need a reboot.
Because nobody watched the first two movies.
That's not true. People did like
People
them.
They did?
Yeah. Just because we didn't watch it doesn't mean people didn't watch it.
Oh, my bad.
That's why I listed Hellboy, because people watch it. Yeah.
I didn't even know about it until I saw that it came on cable one day. And I had to Google it to see what it was.
Yeah, so that's coming out. I actually think that's going to be one of the movies that makes a bit of money, because that seems to have a following. I think people are going to go out and see it. I haven't heard much about it, though.
Yeah, I haven't either. But you said what month is that coming out again?
April.
April?
Mm-hmm. So, it has to compete with Avengers Endgame, which is coming out.
Because I was like, man, a preview for that should be out.
Yeah, that's only in 4 months. Come to think of it.
Yeah.
It probably is out, but we probably don't watch whatever stuff that they advertise Hellboy on.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It is a comic book character though. I haven't seen it in none of my comic book news feeds.
Yeah, but you don't look up stuff on Hellboy, so they're probably just not showing it to you.
True.
But yeah, my highly anticipated movie of the year is Avengers Endgame. I cannot wait for this movie.
I can't either.
Ever since the last movie ended, I'm just like, how are they going to deal with this? I know everybody's coming back. We all know that. Spoilers if you didn't know that, but if you didn't, something wrong with you, you're stupid. So we know everybody's coming back. How are they going to do it is the question, and I don't know how they're going to do it, so I want to see what they plan on doing.
Yeah. How was that not the most highly anticipated movie of 2019? Like, it was highly anticipated soon as part 1 ended.
Well, not everybody likes Marvel. Some people hate Marvel, so.
You're right. Y'all suck.
I am a Marvel fan. I have been since before the MCU, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samesies.
Samesies.
Okay, both of y'all, what's coming out in May?
May, we have the Detective Pikachu movie, which looks better than I would have thought it would be.
Yeah, you on your own on that one. I mean, it looked better than what I thought it was going to be, but I have no interest in that whatsoever.
I'll go see it on like a $5 Tuesday or something.
Yeah. I mean, if you force me to go see it, I will.
I ain't gonna force you to go see it. I'll just talk about it like, oh, hey, I saw this movie, so I can tell you guys about it.
Okay. Because I'm exercising my free will of not seeing it.
Hey, you know what? I think this is going to be like a sleeper movie where I think it's going to do a lot better than people expect it to.
I can see that.
I think it's going to be a box office breaker. I'm going to call it.
Really?
Well, we can come back to this episode and be like, Darren, remember?
Yeah. I do not recall.
Nope. It's out there. Can't take it away.
I can. I'll go back and edit this episode and take it out. But no, I think it is, because I think a lot of people were surprised by the preview of this movie. Like, people didn't have high hopes in it, but I think kind of what we were talking about before, people didn't have high expectations of it, and their expectations were exceeded. So I feel like that it's going to be that kind of thing, and word of mouth can really make a movie some money. So also in May, a John Wick movie is coming out. So next John Wick movie.
Is this number 3?
I think it's 3, yeah.
Okay.
What movie?
John
Wick.
With Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
So who do they kill this time? The last time they killed his dog.
I don't know.
They kill his goldfish?
I was about to say that. He has a goldfish.
And they just they just let all the water out and just have him flapping around in the empty bowl.
No, someone just sneaks into his apartment assassin style, right? And they take out his goldfish. Oh man. Yeah, that's gonna be good. I think that's gonna make a lot of money in the box office too. People love that movie.
I haven't seen any of those movies.
Me either.
But people said that they're good.
Yeah, people like those movies. So
yeah.
Good,
After The Matrix, I got tired of Keanu Reeves, so I haven't been interested in anything he's been in.
Well, he's not a good actor. I mean, real talk.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really seen anything, but what was he in, Speed?
That's what I was going to say. I think Speed was the best movie he was in Sandra Bullock was in that.
Matrix?
I mean, not in the Matrix, yeah.
Matrix 1.
Well,
Maybe
and we
2.
can't count the other 2.
Maybe 2. But 3 pissed me off.
3 was so annoying.
Yeah.
That story got real convoluted real fast.
But hey, because of the Matrix, we now have trilogies in every movie now.
Yep. Comes in 3s.
Every movie.
It's going to be a trilogy. Well, now everybody has to make a universe out of it. So.
Yeah, we can thank Marvel for that.
Yeah. No, it's going to be the Dumbo universe. Ever wonder what the other animals in the circus were doing?
A is a prelude to Lion King. Or Lion King is the prelude. And it's like they capture the animals and put them in the circus.
At the end of Lion King, you see Dumbo being captured. That's stupid. That's real stupid. Alright. Other movies in May. The Aladdin movie with our good old Will Smith genie.
I still want to see it because it's Aladdin, man. I at least want to give it a chance with it, like, because it's a... Same with Lion King, man.
I mean, yeah, fine, I'll watch it. I'm tired of these Disney remakes. I'm tired of them. I don't want to see anymore. I don't.
Well, there's a lot of Disney movies.
Yeah, I know they're not going to stop, and people are going to watch it, and they're going to keep making some. But, okay, whatever, I guess. So, it's a Latin remake. They're going to ruin the story. Godzilla is also coming out. I actually want to see that. I think it looks pretty decent. I like the first one.
Oh, I guess it wasn't bad. It was, I don't know. I would go see it.
Best scene of that movie was when he used his atomic breath. You can't say that wasn't sweet.
Okay, but my problem with that is you had that the entire time?
He had to charge it up. He was asleep for a long time. What?
Okay. No.
But that was sweet, man. It was like all foggy, and then you saw his tail light up, and it was just like, when? Oh man, I gotta watch that movie again. Anyway, let's move on to June. So in June, we're getting the wonderful Dark Phoenix movie.
Oh, next.
Daisy, like, don't even waste time.
You know we have to see this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You don't have a choice. You gotta watch Dark Phoenix.
Or something. All these dumb movies you're gonna make me go see.
You say what? You get reimbursed?
Yeah.
Sure. We don't get paid here. I don't.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Yes, this is all free.
I need an expense account.
An expense account.
Right.
Write it off on your taxes.
DJ Shadow, we're gonna need that black card.
Oh.
that company black card.
I'll paint my car black for you. I don't know if it's gonna work. But yeah, man, just write it off in your taxes, okay? We give you $5 back at the end of the year.
Disney movies are 10 something or another.
Go see it on $5 Tuesday. Or watch it on the internet, totally legally, not illegally at all.
Or they can bring back the dollar movies.
Yeah, they could bring back the dollar movies. But then we'd be watching it super late. We can't do that.
That's true. Yeah, because it'll at least be 2 months.
Yeah. Or you could watch it totally legally.
On the internet?
On the internet. 3D Rivals does not condone movie piracy. Piracy is not a victimless crime. Okay. Next up in June, Secret Life of Pets. 2.
Pass.
Yeah, of course,
I
pass.
said the first one sucked.
Yeah, I thought everybody hated the first one.
It was awful.
Apparently, they're making a second one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's cool. I'm sure there'll be news about that we can talk about. I'm not watching that in theaters, though. June also has Men in Black. International.
I'm definitely going to go see that.
Yep, going to watch that. Even though, it's a woman in black in there. A black woman in black. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
2 negatives.
It's so horrible.
We're blowing up.
How dare they do this to Men in Black?
How dare they?
Also, Toy Story 4, which that's an opening day movie. You see that opening day. It's Toy Story, man.
Yes.
Yep. All crying babies got to stay at home.
Yeah, don't bring your children to Toy Story 4. What's wrong with you?
I'll bring your kid to Toy Story 4, Darren.
Huh? oh, my bad. Okay, so I won't bring my kid to Toy Story. I probably will. We'll go see it at a drive-in or something, and he can watch it. That way he can cry in the car and nobody can hear him. But me. So I think that's going to be awesome. Toy Story is always good. They can do no wrong.
I mean, you can, but
they bet not do no wrong. How about that?
But they won't.
All right, it's Pixar. Pixar pretty much hits it out of the park.
Yeah.
July, Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and Lion King.
Okay, that's some nice summer hit movies.
Yeah,
for midsummer. Right.
There's too many movies to watch this year. I gotta save up some money.
I know. I had to break my Cleveland Brown piggy bank.
You guys, this was a bad employment decision that we've got here.
Yes.
Unless we get to watch these movies for free, wink, wink. Any studios
so any
out
of
there
our
listening?
Viewers, any of our listeners,
if you work for a movie studio and you want to get us free tickets,
yes.
My email address is
yes. We will even sponsor.
You want me to write a what do you call it? Super great review for your movie? No.
Yeah.
I sell out for free movie tickets.
Right.
No, I won't do that. If your movie's crap, I'm gonna call it out.
But like Sony, they produce great movies.
If you ever hear me say that, you know something's up. Like, guys, for real, I never really hated Sony. Alrighty, moving on to August. So, the New Mutants movie apparently is coming out in August.
Oh, it's finally got a release?
Yeah, I was like, oh, they're actually coming out with this movie? 2 years later? Okay. Interesting.
Right. Then seeing the trailer. What? Doing a Civil War?
Man, it's been forever ago. So I don't know.
It's been a minute. Like, for real.
And then, there's a live action Dora the Explorer movie.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
What's next? Blue's Clues?
The big comfy couch.
The big comfy couch, dude.
The puzzle place.
Oh, the puzzle place. The puzzle place. We're going to the
puzzle place.
No, you know what I want to see for real, though?
What?
All right, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, okay? All right, I'm going to keep it 90 plus 10. Bananas in Pajamas.
Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs.
Y'all tripping.
Or remember Mr.
No,
Man?
I did not like Bananas in Pajamas.
No?
Oh,
Yeah, dude, that was the stuff, man. Bananas in pajamas?
Oh,
Come on, dude.
now here y'all go. Live action author movie.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, what y'all know about that?
You gotta have the original theme song. Every day
Yes, you
when
do.
you're walking down the streets.
walking down the street.
Everybody
That you meet.
Alright, we're getting copyright claim. Stop singing. Alright.
We can't afford that.
3D Rivals cannot afford the rest of this song.
Was that less than 10 seconds?
I don't know.
Was that enough for it to be included as a snippet? Snippets are free.
Right. Nah, man, we need Mr. Man and Little Miss.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, talk about a throwback.
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all tripping.
Give me all that live action, all of it.
Might as well they live action and everything else.
A live action SpongeBob. I want a real sponge, okay?
A Scotch Sprite.
Scotch Sprite. You're gonna be green in the front and yellow in the back.
Hashtag not my SpongeBob. All right.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
Oh man.
September.
No, we still got an August movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Apparently, there's a Fast and Furious movie coming out. A
Oh
spin-off.
yeah, there is.
There's
Yeah.
a spin-off.
Is that 9 now?
No,
Yeah.
it's a spin-off, so it's not 9.
Then off.
Yeah.
Instead of cars?
I don't. I don't know.
You know, it's them hoverboards.
Oh, they're gonna drive the hoverboard.
They're gonna be driving a hoverboard.
Segways going down the street.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, because I think they're still working on a 9 though. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be the last one, supposedly.
It's not the last one. Come on, let's be real.
Dude, Paul Walker is dead. My interest was
I didn't
already.
stop him before.
My interest was already waning.
Dude, I stopped after 5. I'm like, no. I didn't see the one where he died in. I was like, I don't care.
I saw Fast and Furious 1.
Dude, it will make you
Was it?
cry, man. It will make you cry.
What, him dying? He didn't die in the movie.
I know that
ending.
the ending of the movie makes you cry.
Are you sure?
Oh,
Is
no.
it because they're family?
Although-
Yeah, and they play that Wiz Khalifa song that was big.
Play that at my funeral.
You said play it at your funeral?
That is the
All right,
song.
got you.
That song is sad. And in that video, they were showing Paul Walker and stuff. I'm like, man, come on, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Had some thugs tearing up in that movie.
Yeah. You know, he
I'm
died
about
in
to
that car.
download that song.
Hey, you know what's the saddest actor that died in a car crash?
What?
You remember that Russian guy from the Star Trek movies?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That little Scottish dude? Or was he
Yeah.
Scottish? Who I'm talking
No,
about?
he was.
I don't think
Russian.
he was Scottish for real.
Yeah, he was.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I forget his name,
What?
but yeah, his car, it didn't go into park, and he got hit by his own car.
Wow.
I'm like, that's messed up.
That's a bad way to go.
Okay, so movies in September. The sequel to It is coming out.
Oh yeah, that is coming out.
I've already stated that I don't do horror movies, so
Yeah, agreed.
won't be going to see that. But I'm sure that's going to make some money. People like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it for September. And then October, you have the Joker movie.
Wow, it's coming out that soon?
Yeah. I'm debating on whether or not we have to see this. I think we do, but I mean...
Now, I don't remember. Is this a standalone movie?
Yes. It's nothing to do with their current slate of movies.
What?
So is this before, like a prequel?
No, it has nothing to do.
They just randomly doing a Joker movie.
Yes.
Is it the Joker or is it...
It's the Joker.
Wow.
But it has nothing to do with their current set of movies at all. It never will.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know why they're doing that, but I guess. It could be a good movie. It just seems weird that they're doing that. If any movie studio doing that, I didn't see DC doing it. Especially since they're continuing with their universe. So it's weird to put something outside of it.
Yeah.
But hey, if it's good, it's good.
What studio it is it?
It's Warner Brothers, of course. It can't be any other studio.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Unless they give the rights to somebody else, which I doubt they would.
Yeah. Warner Brothers is starting to disappoint me recent years.
I don't know. They've had some good movies. Some, despite their DC movies. All right. November apparently is huge for movies, I guess. I don't know when it became big for movies.
Always have been. Before Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Charlie's Angels.
Another reboot.
Yeah, probably. A Terminator movie, which I guess is another reboot or whatever. I don't know what they're doing with that. I don't know about the Terminator movie. It's like, can we give it up?
Why on both of those?
The third one pissed me off, and then I don't know why I kept watching after that.
Well, I never watched Salvation, but I did see Genesis. Genesis wasn't as bad as everyone made it out to be. Now, it wasn't like a great movie, but...
It wasn't good, though. It was just a movie.
Yeah.
Maybe they should start making those standalone.
No, we
call
should
it
just stop
John Carter. John Carter.
Okay, what else we got?
Sonic the Hedgehog. I did not know that was coming out in 2019. I thought that was like something they were just working on right now, but apparently it's coming out in 2019.
And we might as well do Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon.
Oh no, don't give Sony ideas. What's wrong with you?
Did I speak it into existence?
Yeah, you did. Now Sony's they already made the Emoji Movie, okay?
They're gonna come out with Duck Hunt.
Oh God. No, that's Nintendo, dude. And Nintendo is never letting go of anything. So
they're gonna come out. No, they're gonna come out.
You still can't shoot the dog. Twisted Metal, like they did Need for Speed.
Oh God, yeah, Need for Speed.
Need for Speed is hand down the dumbest movie I've ever seen.
Yes,
you've actually seen it.
Oh my God, it wasn't my choice.
Oh,
yeah, I saw it on TV. I didn't make it after the first commercial. When it went to commercial, I changed the channel and didn't change back.
Also, there's another Kingsman movie coming out.
Also, there's gonna be part 3.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the second one, but the first one was good though.
Yeah, I haven't seen them. And then Frozen 2. That's gonna be another box office breaker.
Yeah, it is.
Especially it's coming around Thanksgiving. All the little kitties. They're gonna
yeah. All the little girls. Don't you got a son?
I wouldn't watch Frozen if it... Oh my God. If I had a girl, would I have to go see it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Last time Daisy said, just don't go see the movie. please don't come out with another viral song, because if I have to hear Let It Go one more time, I'm gonna just like blow my brains out. I cannot stand that song.
I have honestly never heard that song. And I am proud that I have never heard the song.
You haven't?
I haven't.
I'm with you, Daisy.
Hold on a sec.
What?
You haven't heard the song? I'm gonna pull this song out. I mean, it was on the radio.
Station?
Probably 104. Not that means anything to people listening to us.
Everywhere else but Cleveland.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, and then we have December, which it has a Jumanji sequel coming out.
Okay.
I didn't see the first one. I kind of want to see it, but
the first one wasn't bad.
Sequel to the second one, isn't it? Or is it?
It's a sequel
with Kevin Hart?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say sequel like there was in another one. So it's a sequel to Into the Jungle.
Got it. Okay.
Apparently they're adding Danny DeVito and Awkwafina to the cast.
It's just gonna be loud now.
I don't know. In Crazy Rich Asians, Awkwafina was pretty funny. I don't know if y'all saw it. Y'all see that?
So it's the same cast, and then they're adding them too?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't heard a lot about it. But from what I know about her, she's pretty funny, so maybe it'll continue to be funny.
Yeah. Well, Kevin Hart and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has good acting chemistry together.
The last few movies of the year, Masters of the Universe. Wasn't that a cartoon or something?
I have no idea.
Like, you're supposed to know what that is.
Hold on. I think you should know what that is.
I don't know what it is.
Me saying that, and I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's He-Man and stuff. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Oh. Well,
making a He-Man movie?
He-Man is before me and Deanna, though. I mean, Daisy.
What's her real name? We'll never know. Except for when we say it.
But yeah, that was before our time, though. That's like our older cousin's time.
Okay. Yeah, I never watched.
What else He-Man. You got?
Yeah, He-Man would have to be like late 70s.
All right. Oh yeah.
And we're born in mid
80s. Isn't he just a caveman or something?
No, dude. What?
I don't know.
No.
He has that sword. He has that sword, and I think like
dude that's basically naked, and he has a sword.
I thought he was naked. Doesn't it make him a caveman or no?
No, because he's out of space.
He's out of space.
Masters of the Universe.
Oh, right.
Our ongoing trend is in the title.
It's in the title.
Oh, whatever. Okay.
All right, and then we have a Star Wars Episode 9.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
Seriously, y'all like these movies?
They should have kept the Solo movie, but the movies that's in the actual canon has been good.
Last Jedi is debatable, but I do want to see where they go with it.
I will agree with you with The Last Jedi. They had some good parts in the movie, but like as a whole, I wouldn't say that. Yeah. But the one before that one, that was really good.
Yeah, I like that one. Although, The Last Jedi had one of the best scenes I've ever seen in a movie. When she destroyed that ship by jumping to hyperspace.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm like, oh my god. Like, everybody in the theater is just like, wow. That is visual effects.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah, and that's about it for 2019. So you guys, if any of those movies you want to see, check them out. We'll, of course, be talking about some of those movies on the podcast, so make sure you tune in for that. And Now we're going to do our most famous segment. I'm just going to call it that because I can. Our most famous segment, What You Doing? So, Daisy, what you doing?
Oh, two things. So, when you have a Prime account, they give you like a free game once a month or whatever. You get a couple of free options, and I never use it. So, last month, it was a game called HackNet. And apparently you're a hacker and you do like hacking things. And I don't know why it's so interesting to me. But the fact that I can learn some hacking skills while playing this game is very intriguing.
Okay. All right. Don't start hacking into people's computers now.
I don't know. Like, y'all, like, real talk on the low, I want to be a criminal. I'm not going to lie.
Wow.
It interests me.
Wow. Way to fall into the mode there. Well, I guess she's a different type of criminal. She wants to be a hacker.
So what kind of crime is that listed under?
What do you mean what kind of
crime? It's a victimless crime.
It's not a victimless crime.
It's not a victimless crime.
We just went over this.
But besides that, it's different than anything I've ever played before. But it's interesting and it's fun, and you wouldn't think something like that would be fun, but it is.
All right, I might check that out.
And then second thing, so there's this program that teaches coding, and it's supposed to be like a regular $1,000, and it's on sale for $30. And I'm like, I need this in my life.
You said coding?
Yeah, so you can learn like all kinds of programming things like C+ and Java and everything else for $30.
Wow. I've already learned Java and C++ and C#.
You didn't take this class, so you don't know.
Just because Darren was born that way, he's just like, take a class. It's my first language.
I think it's interesting, and I'm going to spend my $30 on it so I can learn everything I need to know, and then that way I can change things to my liking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, so Daisy's going to be a hacker.
We got Lex Luthor over there.
I was like, really? Wow. I figured the first one of us to say they would be a hacker would be me, but apparently not.
Yeah. It's a new one on me.
All right, then. So, Derek, what you doing?
Gotham's first, final season, I should say, not first. First episode of the final season was shown this week. I've been anticipating it to see where they were going to go with it. Spoiler alert. Basically how it is being set up, the city of Gotham is broken off in sections, with each criminal having a section in Gotham. And then with the police force led by Jim Gordon also having a section where it's being used as a place of refuge for people getting out of the other sectors. I thought that take on this show was pretty interesting. It reminded me of the game Arkham City, because that's kind of how Arkham City is set up on the game, with the criminals owning different parts of Gotham. So I'm liking that aspect of it. I still don't like the character or the actor that plays Bruce Wayne, but that's my opinion. But I think the final season will turn out to be good.
I also watched that episode, and I have not watched Gotham since the first half of the first season, because I have lots of issues with the show. But not saying that it's not a good show, because it is. I just don't like what they did with the characters. However, I will say that I thought the episode was good, and I think it's based off of a comic book, like a comic book series that DC did.
I was thinking it was the one called No Man's Land.
Yeah.
Or right before No Man's Land. I forget the name of it, but it was like some kind of disease that happened inside of Gotham, and the government wouldn't come in because they wanted to contain the disease. So basically Gotham was sectioned off from the rest of the world. So I think it's kind of like a mixture of both of those, because in the DC canon with Batman, like those events happen back to back. So I'm thinking it's like a blend of that, because that's what made me think of it too, of it loosely being like that.
Yeah, I do not like the guy the kid playing Bruce Wayne. He's too short, and he's goofy. But
Bruce Wayne is not tall, by the way. Yeah.
yes.
Let's pull up trusty Google.
He ain't 5'8".
I think he's the same height as Superman, ain't he?
What's to it? They told me he ain't tall. Please.
Yeah, he's 6 something.
Was that all you doing?
Yeah, that is all that I'm doing. I'm still reading The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Ain't finished that yet?
Oh. No, I read at a slow pace.
That's like 3 books.
Dude, man. Like, I finished a book in like 2 days, dude.
Exactly.
Good for you guys.
Not to brag, but no. Actually, you know.
Okay, y'all were right. Batman is listed between 6'2" and 6'4", between 210 and 232 in weight.
Yeah, my dude, he's not short.
Okay. He's short.
Maybe he haven't hit his growth spurt yet.
He's like 18 years old.
Oh, he's done.
Fun.
He's done. I haven't grown since I was 16. So, you know.
I grew 1.5 inches after I was 18, but that's just
even if that boy grow 1.5 inches, he's still too short.
Maybe it's just the TV screen.
Okay. That's what's wrong with him.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm. You know, the TV add 5 pounds and take away 6 inches.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
All right, so here's what I'm doing, which I'm pretty sure no one is interested in. But, so on YouTube, sometimes, you know, for no apparent reason, I watch like doctors and stuff, and they explain things. I don't know, it's interesting. So this one guy, he was watching doctor TV shows, and he was explaining their accuracy. And he got me hip to an anime called Cells at Work, which is kind of like Osmosis Jones. Like, so it's like the characters are cells inside the body. And apparently it's like extremely medically accurate. So like, I just found it interesting to watch because it's like, okay, what's happening? I'm like, oh, this doesn't really happen. And then the doctor would turn around and said, actually, yeah, this is what actually happens in your body. And I'm like, what? So it's interesting because like, I'm actually learning things watching this silly anime. But yeah, that's what I was doing.
That actually sounds interesting.
I was thinking you watch some random things on YouTube, but okay.
That I do. I got some people I'm subscribed to that do like chemistry experiments.
Okay.
What? What? Y'all don't like science?
Yeah, but I don't like chemistry.
The power of science is amazing. Okay, you guys don't get that.
I can't.
But
I can't say I don't like science. This is kind of what I do, but you know.
Right, you're a civil engineer. I'm gonna need you not. Okay.
I didn't say I didn't like science. I said I don't like chemistry.
Well, I mean, chemistry is kind of an important part of the world.
No one cares about physics.
Yeah, physics is automatic. There's nothing we have to do. We just have to abide by it. Chemistry, we can really affect.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. You never knew what mercury does when he reacts to aluminum until you've seen this channel. Just saying.
Here's the thing. Why would I ever need to know that?
All right, so
unless
so between Daisy hacking
got some mercury in it.
First of all, no. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
So between Daisy hacking computers and Darren, I don't know, about to blow up something. That's what we doing, people.
What?
We're slowly taking over the world. The podcast is just a front.
What are we doing tonight, Daisy?
Anything we do every day, DJ.
You know, half of our cartoons, like Pinky and the Brain, was directed by Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Yes. This is awesome.
That's why Animaniacs and stuff was so good.
Yes.
And then the
gotta
writer
watch
said they purposely try to put as many adult jokes as they can in there to see what they can get away with.
They got away with a lot.
That's why you had an episode of Tiny Toons where the character couldn't stop swearing. Like, this is a kid's show. Okay, but that's it. That's what we're doing. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. We really appreciate it. Make sure you check us out next week, where I think we'll do another superhero battle royale. You guys want to do that?
If y'all want to.
I'm down.
All right, we might do. Yeah, we'll do another superhero battle royale. See what crazy ideas we come up with. So we need to have some random heroes, and we'll do that. But in the meantime, make sure you guys stay tuned. Wherever you're watching, make sure you subscribe so that you can get notified when we come out with a new episode. And you can catch us on Patreon if you want to support the show. That's patreon.com/3drivals. For $1, you can join our Discord, and you can listen to the podcast live. And plus, we'll have some more prizes in the future, or some more perks for joining our Patreon. Other than that, you can reach us at Gmail at 3drivals. Yeah.
Nope.
3drivals@gmail.com? Nope. Isn't that it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 3D
You said it
Rivals.
backwards first.
I'm sorry. 3drivals@gmail.com. So if you have anything to say to us, you can write it there. And just remember, Daisy's, she's watching, so she'll get you. If you write anything mean, so no mean things.
Positive comments.
That's never gonna happen. But anyway, thanks guys, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.
See you.